Have you ever felt that life is nudging you towards something deeper, something more meaningful? If you're between the ages of 44 and 65, this is no coincidence. This phase of life is not just a milestone. It's a spiritual awakening waiting to unfold. It's a time when the wisdom of your past meets the limitless possibilities of your soul's purpose. The challenges and joys you've faced so far have prepared you for a transformative journey that can redefine your entire existence. In this video, we'll explore how this stage of life is a gateway to uncovering hidden truths, embracing your spiritual gifts, and stepping into a profound sense of purpose. Don't miss out on this life-changing insight tailored specifically for you. This is your moment to reconnect with your spirit and unlock the higher potential you've been destined for. The transformational power of midlife. Midlife is often misunderstood as the beginning of decline, but spiritually, it is quite the opposite. It's a rebirth. Between the ages of 44 and 65, you enter a unique phase where the soul begins to call out louder than ever before. This transformation is not just emotional or psychological. It is spiritual at its core. The experiences, hardships, and triumphs of your earlier years serve as the foundation for a deeper awakening during this time. Spiritually, this age bracket is considered a portal because it's when individuals often feel a shift in priorities. Material goals, societal pressures, and external validations no longer seem as significant. Instead, there is a pull toward understanding your inner self, reconnecting with your true essence, and discovering why you are truly here. This shift is not random. It is a natural progression of the soul maturing and preparing for its highest potential. Many describe this period as feeling called to something greater. It might come as a restlessness or a sense that something is missing, even when everything seems fine on the surface. This is your soul's way of urging you to embark on a spiritual journey. This phase also brings clarity as the distractions of youth fade, and you can better hear the whispers of your inner wisdom. Physically, the body also undergoes changes that mirror the spiritual process. You might notice a desire for simplicity, healthier habits, or even solitude. These tendencies align with spiritual growth, as the body prepares to align with the soul's higher vibration. Emotional resilience also peaks, enabling you to face and heal deep-seated wounds that may have lingered since childhood. The transformational power of midlife lies in its ability to reveal what truly matters. This is not a time of loss but of rediscovery, where you can reconnect with your authentic self and embrace a sense of purpose that transcends the material world. Why this stage is the key to your life's purpose. The ages of 44 to 65 are often referred to as the second act of life, but spiritually, they are the main event. By this stage, most people have accumulated a wealth of experiences, both joyous and challenging. These experiences are not random. They are stepping stones that lead you toward uncovering your true purpose. Unlike in your younger years, where distractions were plentiful and self-doubt often held you back, this phase allows for greater focus and self-awareness. Your life's purpose is not just about what you do. It's about who you are at your core. At this stage, many individuals feel an urge to reevaluate their careers, relationships, and lifestyle choices. This is because the soul begins to prioritize authenticity over conformity. If you feel a sense of dissatisfaction or the need for change, it is likely your higher self guiding you toward a path that aligns with your spiritual purpose. This stage also brings the gift of reflection. Looking back on your life, you can identify patterns, lessons, and recurring themes that point directly to your soul's mission. For some, it might involve helping others through mentorship, while for others, it could mean pursuing creative or spiritual endeavors. The clarity you gain during this time is a sign that you are ready to fulfill the role your soul has been preparing for. Furthermore, the age of 44 to 65 is a time when external responsibilities, such as raising children or advancing in a career, may begin to lighten. This creates space to focus inward and reconnect with what truly brings you joy and fulfillment. Spirituality often becomes a central theme as individuals seek deeper meaning and answers to life's bigger questions. The beauty of this phase is that it's never too late to realign with your purpose. Whether through meditation, journaling, or seeking guidance from spiritual mentors, you have the opportunity to unlock the unique gifts and talents you were born to share with the world. This is your time to shine, not as someone society expects you to be, but as your authentic, divine self. Awakening dormant spiritual gifts. Between the ages of 44 and 65, many people begin to experience subtle but profound changes that hint at the awakening of spiritual gifts. These gifts, such as heightened intuition, healing abilities, or a deep connection to the unseen, may have been present all along but dormant, waiting for the right time to emerge. Midlife is that time. Spiritual gifts often awaken during this stage because the soul has reached a level of maturity that allows for greater alignment with universal energies. You may notice an increase in synchronicities, such as repeatedly seeing certain numbers, symbols, or dreams that seem unusually vivid. These are not mere coincidences. They are signs that your spiritual senses are becoming more attuned. For some, the awakening of spiritual gifts comes in the form of a heightened ability to empathize with others. You might feel more connected to the emotions of those around you, sometimes even sensing their thoughts or feelings without them speaking. This gift of empathy is a powerful tool for healing and fostering deeper connections with others. Others might find themselves drawn to practices like energy healing, meditation, or divination, as if they suddenly remember ancient knowledge. This is because the soul carries memories of past lifetimes and spiritual practices that resurface when the time is right. Your willingness to explore these practices is part of embracing your spiritual gifts. Physical sensations often accompany this awakening, such as tingling in the hands, pressure in the third eye area, or a sensation of lightness during meditation. These are signs that your energy centers, or chakras, are opening and aligning. This process might feel overwhelming at first, but it is a natural part of your spiritual evolution. Awakening spiritual gifts is not about gaining supernatural powers. It's about reconnecting with the divine aspects of yourself. These gifts are meant to guide, heal, and inspire not only your life, but also the lives of those around you. Embrace them with gratitude and trust that they are leading you toward your highest potential. Breaking free from past limitations. Midlife offers a profound opportunity to break free from the chains of past limitations that may have held you back for decades. Between the ages of 44 and 65, many people experience an inner call to shed the emotional baggage, false beliefs, and patterns that no longer serve them. This is not a random urge. It is the soul's way of preparing you for a life of authenticity and freedom. One of the most common limitations we carry is the fear of failure or judgment. These fears often stem from childhood or societal conditioning, creating invisible barriers that restrict our choices and dreams. At this stage in life, you may feel an overwhelming need to confront these fears. Whether through reflection, therapy, or spiritual practices, now is the time to release these emotional blocks and step into your true power. Breaking free from past limitations also involves letting go of toxic relationships and situations. You may find yourself reevaluating the people in your life and realizing that some connections have been draining your energy rather than supporting your growth. While it can be difficult to set boundaries or walk away, doing so creates space for healthier, more aligned relationships. Another significant limitation that often arises is the belief that it's too late to change. This is one of the biggest myths holding people back. The truth is, midlife is the perfect time to reinvent yourself. Your accumulated wisdom and experiences give you a unique perspective and the tools to make meaningful changes. By releasing the belief that your best years are behind you, you can embrace the endless possibilities ahead. To break free, spiritual tools such as forgiveness practices, meditation, and journaling can be transformative. Forgiving yourself and others for past mistakes or hurts is a powerful way to release emotional weight. Meditation helps quiet the mind, allowing you to connect with your higher self and gain clarity about what truly matters. Journaling provides a safe space to explore your thoughts and emotions, enabling you to identify and let go of limiting beliefs. Breaking free from past limitations is not just about leaving behind what no longer serves you. It's about embracing the freedom to create a life that reflects your true self. This process is both liberating and empowering, setting the stage for a deeply fulfilling second half of life. The energy shift in the human soul at midlife. Between the ages of 44 and 65, an extraordinary energy shift occurs within the human soul. This shift is not something you can see or measure, but you can certainly feel it. It's as if a hidden switch is flipped, aligning you with higher vibrations and greater spiritual awareness. This energy transformation is what makes midlife such a powerful time for growth and self-discovery. One of the most noticeable changes is an increased sensitivity to energy. You may become more attuned to the emotions of others, the energy of spaces, or even the subtle shifts in nature. This heightened awareness is a sign that your soul is expanding and connecting more deeply with the universe. While this sensitivity can feel overwhelming at times, it is a gift that allows you to navigate life with greater intuition and empathy. Another aspect of this energy shift is the activation of the chakras, or energy centers in the body. Many people report sensations such as warmth, tingling, or pressure in areas like the third eye, forehead, or the heart. These sensations are indications that your energy centers are opening and balancing, allowing for a freer flow of spiritual energy. Practices such as Reiki, yoga, or meditation can help support this process. This period also brings a deeper connection to your inner guidance system. You may find that your intuition becomes stronger and more accurate. Decisions that once felt confusing or uncertain are now guided by a clear inner knowing. This is because the soul's voice, which may have been drowned out by external noise in earlier years, becomes more prominent as you align with your true self. The energy shift also affects your priorities and desires. Material possessions and societal achievements may feel less important, while experiences that nourish the soul, such as meaningful relationships, creative pursuits, and spiritual practices, take center stage. This is a natural result of your soul aligning with its higher purpose. The energy shift at midlife often brings a sense of urgency to make the most of your time on Earth. This is not a fear of running out of time, but rather an understanding of the value of each moment. By embracing this energy transformation, you can live more fully and authentically, creating a life that resonates with your deepest truth. Spiritual practices to amplify your transformation. Midlife is a powerful time for transformation, and engaging in spiritual practices can greatly amplify this journey. Between the ages of 44 and 65, your soul is more receptive to tools and techniques that foster growth, healing, and alignment. By incorporating these practices into your daily life, you can unlock deeper levels of awareness and step fully into your spiritual potential. One of the most impactful practices is meditation. Meditation helps quiet the mind, allowing you to connect with your higher self and the divine. Even just a few minutes a day can create profound shifts in your perspective and energy. Guided meditations, focusing on themes such as self-love, forgiveness, or abundance, can be especially effective during this time. Another transformative practice is journaling. Writing down your thoughts, emotions, and intentions allows you to process your experiences and gain clarity. Journaling can also serve as a tool for manifestation, helping you focus your energy on what you want to create in your life. Reflecting on your entries over time can reveal patterns and insights that guide your spiritual growth. Engaging with nature is another powerful way to amplify your transformation. Whether it's a walk in the park, gardening, or simply sitting under the stars, being in nature helps you reconnect with the earth's energy and find grounding. Nature has a way of bringing clarity and peace, making it an ideal space for reflection and renewal. Energy healing practices, such as Reiki or sound healing, can also support your transformation. These methods work on a subtle level to clear blockages and balance your energy field, making it easier for you to align with your higher self. Many people find that these practices also enhance their intuition and emotional well-being. The hidden message of health and well-being. Between the ages of 44 and 65, health and well-being often take center stage in life, but there's more to this focus than meets the eye. This stage is not just about physical health, it's a spiritual wake-up call. Your body is the vessel of your soul, and the changes you experience during this period often carry hidden messages meant to guide you toward greater alignment with your higher self. One of the most common experiences during midlife is a heightened awareness of the connection between physical health and emotional well-being. For example, recurring aches, fatigue, or illness might not only reflect physical imbalances, but also unresolved emotional or spiritual issues. These symptoms are your body's way of urging you to address areas of your life that need healing. Practices like yoga, tai chi, or breathwork can help release stored emotions and restore harmony. Nutrition also takes on a deeper significance at this stage. You may feel drawn to healthier foods, like more fruits, vegetables, and whole grains, or notice a reduced tolerance for processed or unhealthy options. This isn't just about maintaining physical health, it's about raising your vibration. High vibrational foods, like fresh produce and herbal teas, nourish not only your body, but also your energy field, supporting spiritual growth. Sleep patterns might also change during this phase, and this shift often holds spiritual meaning. You might wake up in the early hours of the morning, feeling restless or reflective. Known as the spiritual hour, this time is when your subconscious is most open to receiving messages from the divine. Instead of fighting it, consider journaling, meditating, or simply being present with your thoughts during these moments. Another significant aspect of health and well-being is the need to detox, not just physically but energetically. Clearing out clutter, both in your home and in your energy field, creates space for new opportunities and higher vibrations. Smudging with sage, using crystals like black tourmaline, or taking salt baths can help cleanse your energy and refresh your spirit. Recognizing signs from the universe meant just for you. As you move through midlife, you may notice an increase in seemingly random events that feel oddly meaningful. These are not coincidences. They are signs from the universe meant to guide and support you on your spiritual journey. Between the ages of 44 and 65, your sensitivity to these signs heightens, making this a powerful time to recognize and act on divine messages. One of the most common ways the universe communicates is through synchronicities. These are meaningful coincidences that seem too perfect to be random. For example, you might repeatedly see the same number sequence, like 1111 or 444, or encounter someone who unexpectedly provides the exact advice or help you need. These synchronicities are the universe's way of affirming that you are on the right path. Dreams are another powerful medium for receiving signs. At this stage in life, your dreams may become more vivid and symbolic. Pay attention to recurring themes, people or symbols in your dreams, as they often hold clues about your life's purpose or the steps you need to take next. Keeping a dream journal can help you track and interpret these messages over time. Nature is also a frequent messenger of divine signs. Animals, in particular, often carry symbolic meaning. For instance, seeing a butterfly might represent transformation, while a hawk could symbolize clarity and higher perspective. Similarly, sudden changes in weather or natural phenomena might mirror your internal spiritual shifts. Trust that these occurrences are not random but intentional nudges from the universe. Physical sensations can also serve as signs. You might feel chills, warmth, or a tingling sensation when thinking about a specific decision or meeting a certain person. These sensations are your body's way of aligning with the energy of the universe, guiding you toward what resonates with your soul's path. Reconnecting with the inner child. One of the most profound spiritual opportunities between the ages of 44 and 65 is the chance to reconnect with your inner child. This isn't about regression or dwelling on the past. It's about healing, rediscovering joy, and embracing the creative, unfiltered spirit that resides within you. Reconnecting with your inner child can unlock a level of freedom and authenticity that elevates your spiritual journey. For many, the inner child carries unresolved wounds from earlier life. These might be feelings of rejection, fear, or unworthiness that were buried to cope with life's demands. At midlife, these wounds often resurface as a call to heal. This is the perfect time to address them, as your accumulated wisdom and emotional resilience make you better equipped to process and release old pain. One way to reconnect with your inner child is through creative activities that you loved as a child. Whether it's painting, dancing, writing, or even building something with your hands, these activities bypass the analytical mind and tap into the pure, joyful energy of your younger self. Engaging in play not only brings happiness, but also reminds you of the limitless possibilities that life offers. Spending time in nature can also help you reconnect with your inner child. Activities like walking barefoot on grass, climbing a tree, or simply watching the clouds can evoke a sense of wonder and simplicity. These moments remind you to appreciate life's beauty and live in the present, just as you did when you were a child. Another powerful tool is visualization. Close your eyes and imagine meeting your younger self. What would you say to them? What encouragement or forgiveness would you offer? This exercise can be incredibly healing, allowing you to integrate the parts of yourself that you may have neglected or suppressed over the years. Your spiritual legacy. Between the ages of 44 and 65, the concept of living with purpose takes on new depth and urgency. This phase of life is about more than just personal fulfillment. It's about creating a spiritual legacy that reflects your soul's journey and contributions to the world. Whether through relationships, teachings, or creative works, this is your time to leave a meaningful imprint on the lives of others. Living with purpose begins with understanding that your existence has a unique role in the greater tapestry of life. By this stage, you've likely accumulated wisdom from your experiences, both joyful and challenging. This wisdom is your gift to share, whether through mentoring, volunteering, or simply being a source of support for those around you. Your purpose doesn't have to be grand or public. It can be as simple as being a loving, positive presence in your community. One of the most powerful ways to live with purpose is through acts of kindness and compassion. Every positive action you take, whether helping a neighbor, listening to a friend, or sharing encouragement, ripples outward, creating an impact far beyond what you can see. These small yet profound gestures form the foundation of your spiritual legacy. Creative expression is another avenue for leaving your mark. Many people at this stage feel drawn to pursuits like writing, painting, or gardening as a way to channel their inner truths. These creations not only bring personal joy, but also serve as lasting testaments to your unique perspective and journey. Even if you don't consider yourself creative, sharing your story or insights with others can be equally transformative. Your spiritual legacy also extends to the energy and values you instill in others. By embodying traits like authenticity, gratitude, and resilience, you inspire those around you to do the same. Whether it's your children, grandchildren, friends, or coworkers, your example can spark growth and positivity in their lives, carrying your influence forward. Living with purpose means aligning your actions, thoughts, and beliefs with your highest self. It's about being intentional in how you spend your time and energy, ensuring that each day contributes to a life well lived. Your legacy is not defined by material achievements, but by the love, wisdom, and inspiration you leave behind. This is the true essence of purpose. A pathway to freedom. Forgiveness is one of the most profound spiritual practices you can embrace between the ages of 44 and 65. At this stage, the weight of unresolved conflicts and lingering resentments can feel heavier, as your soul naturally seeks peace and clarity. Forgiveness is not just about letting go of the past. It's about freeing yourself to fully embrace the present and future. One of the biggest misconceptions about forgiveness is that it absolves others of their wrongdoings. In reality, forgiveness is a gift you give to yourself. Holding on to anger or pain keeps you tethered to the past, draining your energy and clouding your spiritual growth. By choosing to forgive, you release this burden, creating space for healing and renewal. The process of forgiveness often begins with self-reflection. Take time to identify the situations or people that still trigger negative emotions within you. Acknowledge these feelings without judgment. They are valid and deserve to be processed. Once you've allowed yourself to feel and understand your pain, you can begin the work of letting it go. Forgiving yourself is equally important. Many people carry guilt or regret over past actions or decisions, which can block their ability to move forward. Remember that you are human, and every experience, good or bad, has shaped you into the person you are today. Self-forgiveness allows you to embrace your imperfections and recognize the growth that comes from learning from your mistakes. Practical tools like journaling, meditation, and affirmations can support your journey toward forgiveness. Writing a letter to someone you're forgiving, even if you never send it, can help you process your emotions and gain closure. Guided meditations focused on releasing anger or resentment can also be powerful in shifting your mindset. Forgiveness is not a one-time act, but an ongoing practice. Some wounds take longer to heal than others, and that's okay. The important thing is to remain committed to the process, trusting that each step brings you closer to freedom and peace. In embracing forgiveness, you not only liberate yourself, but also create a ripple effect of compassion and understanding in the world around you. Finding peace in the present moment. Between the ages of 44 and 65, many people experience a deep yearning for peace and contentment. This is a time when the hustle and chaos of earlier years begin to fade, making space for a more reflective and grounded way of living. Finding peace in the present moment is not only a spiritual practice, but also a way to fully embrace the richness of life. One of the first steps to finding peace is letting go of the need to control everything. By this stage, you've likely learned that life rarely goes exactly as planned. Instead of resisting change or clinging to expectations, practice surrendering to the flow of life. This doesn't mean giving up. It means trusting that the universe is guiding you toward your highest good, even if the path looks different than you imagined. Mindfulness is a powerful tool for cultivating present moment awareness. Simple practices like focusing on your breath, observing your surroundings, or savoring your meals can anchor you in the here and now. These small acts of mindfulness bring a sense of calm and clarity, allowing you to appreciate the beauty and simplicity of everyday moments. Gratitude is another essential aspect of finding peace. By shifting your focus from what you lack to what you have, you can transform your perspective and elevate your mood. Keeping a daily gratitude journal or taking a few moments each day to reflect on your blessings can help you maintain a positive outlook and deepen your sense of contentment. It's also important to address the mental chatter that often pulls us away from the present. Negative thoughts, worries, and regrets can rob us of peace if left unchecked. Practices like meditation or cognitive reframing can help quiet the mind and replace unhelpful thoughts with empowering ones.